think YouTube would change it just based off of the language.
Maybe.
So y'all mean to tell me y'all been giving us thumbs down?
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction. We know you guys have been loving these.
Yeah, so true.
It has been very eye-opening for us and y'all as well. So today we'll be reacting to things that the U.S. do that puzzles foreigners. So we're super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit the red subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 50K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Well, you may have lived in the United States your whole life without realizing that something totally normal for you seems bizarre to people from other parts of the world. Who knew that munching on fried pickles in a highly air-conditioned room was so outlandish?
Wait, what?
Well, here are some other highly entertaining Americanisms I've gathered.
Okay.
Let's count it down from number 21.
Okay.
Sales tax is a guessing game.
It
When you
is.
go shopping in the U.S. and see a price tag that says $14.88, don't expect to pay $14.88 at the register.
Ridiculous.
Sales tax is not included in the price of an item. And since this tax can vary from state to state, figuring out your total can turn into the ultimate...
It looked like Louisiana got the highest sales tax.
Probably so. I mean, we do got some of the good food. Like, we do cook it up a lot. We love our food, so...
Didn't know that.
Groceries have everything on up as well, too, so...
mental math challenge. In many European countries, the sales tax is already included in the price.
Okay.
It's known as a value-added tax, or VAT. Number 20.
Hold on.
Where total work.
Okay, so since the sales tax is added in their pricing, is it per item?
I mean, you get what you buy for the price of what it is.
But it says added in, so would it be more? Like, okay, so if we go grocery shopping, let's say our total items come out to $102.
Right.
And the sales tax may be like $3 or $4.
4 extra dollars, yeah.
Is in other countries, is it sales tax per item, like added like 50 cents per item? Because that would kind of come out more.
Well, I think for one, I think their prices may be high off the bat. Yeah, I think their prices are higher for one. And then with the added taxes that they have, I think that they get what they're buying. So their marketing may be already high enough for them not to have as much taxes added to it like we may have it.
Okay.
That's my assumption.
And then you have to you have to think about the currency exchange too. So if some of it may be high, some of it may be low.
That's big. Yeah.
But yeah, let us know that.
Workaholics.
We are
A lot of
workaholics.
Americans don't feel the need to take long vacations. So they often let vacation
we can't.
hours pile up without ever using them. Plus, most employers only give you 2 weeks out of the year. But in a lot of other countries, like Brazil or Finland, workers are encouraged to take an average of 30 days of
We like that.
vacation.
Yeah, but I think we knew
Maybe
that
I
though.
should take some time off. Or
What you
perhaps
mean?
I'll just keep waiting.
Well, I think we know that in other countries they get more respected time to enjoy their time. Or like they get stress-free, vacations. You don't have to worry about going out there and having to come back at a certain time. You get to enjoy yourself. Over here, we got to
Yeah, they have rights. To us, it's benefits.
Right, it's
it
a
depends on the
benefit.
job.
It depends on the job. So not all jobs out here have those type of credentials. So
Right. And I think it's great that in other countries, I think it was after the World War II, they said that they adopted rights, worker rights. So, and we do have worker rights as well, just that isn't a right here.
Nah.
That's a benefit.
it's a benefit.
It's not a party without red Solo cups.
What?
That's,
Red plastic
The
cup
cup.
is synonymous with party on, dude. But other countries apparently don't recognize this cup to mean the same thing. People in the UK, for example, don't use red Solo cups at get-togethers. they have to go to a special website to purchase the cups for American-themed parties. Who knew? Number 18. Deep fried everything.
So do America get paid for the cups? If that's the case, that's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like.
But again, okay, so when the cup thing came up in one of our other videos, somebody commented that we don't drink out of them. We drink out of glasses. It's just souvenirs. As if that was an insult. Okay, go wash your dishes after your party.
Right.
We're going to throw our cup in the trash.
Plastic is very respected.
Whether it's fried pickles or even fried Oreos, America has it all.
Everything.
Fried fish recipes first appeared in Spanish and Portuguese cookbooks as far back as the 1200s, and the Greeks were frying food in olive oil way back in the 5th century BCE. But as America does with many things, they've adopted a tradition from far-off lands and took it up a notch.
Look like KFC buckets right there.
17. Get everything you need right at the pharmacy. If you're not from the U.S., it may be puzzling to walk into a pharmacy and see aisles and aisles of over-the-counter meds, toys, makeup, clothes, and even groceries.
Walgreens.
All in one.
In other countries where pharmacies sell medicine and medical supplies exclusively, the ones in the U.S. are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop. 16. Fill her up. In America, if a restaurant doesn't offer free refills on fountain drinks, it's kind of strange. But in other countries, once you buy one beverage, that's it. France banned refills on sugary sodas back in 2017 in order to combat the current obesity epidemic. But in the U.S., the idea of free refills is still alive and well.
Yeah, and I wonder how they
15.
I wonder how they feel about that, because that's something that I'm pretty sure they would appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Go to a restaurant and get a refill if you're still thirsty or your mouth is dry after eating a certain, food product. Like, we get the free refill. We can go to whatever we want, get any type of beverage and just take it in.
But the thing is, everything isn't a free refill. So like your favorite drink, lemonade, like the barista drinks, you can't get a free
Depends
refill.
on the restaurant.
Which one?
So if I'm at Wingstop and they have the variety type of lemonades, and I want to choose, I can go back and get a free refill.
Yeah.
But if it's like a really fine dine restaurant,
Well, they have to make it.
they're going to tab you for it.
Yeah.
They're going to tab you for it, unless it's tap water.
Yeah, tap water.
If you don't like it, return it.
Exactly.
Whether it's an ugly sweater from grandma or a heinous pair of earrings from an ex, if you don't like it, you can just return it. In America, making returns at stores is pretty normal and super easy. I mean, the U.S. even has a National Returns Day in January, conveniently held for you to return holiday gifts you weren't too thrilled about. 14. Tips for everyone. Cab drivers, servers, hairdressers, you gotta tip them. Tips are acceptable for almost any service in the U.S. and sometimes consist of 25% of the bill. We haven't started tipping surgeons yet, but there are places in other parts of the world, such as Japan, that consider tipping incredibly rude, like in restaurants. When you travel to different countries, it's important to learn their tipping etiquette so that you don't offend anyone. 13. I'll take my coffee to go.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. So he said you gotta tip. No,
that's not 100%.
inaccurate.
No, that's not 100%.
The only time that you have to tip, like obligated to tip, is with gratuity. Gratuity is when you have a party. I think it's more than 8. It depends on the restaurant. It depends on your party size. So us as a family of 5, we won't get gratuity, depending on the restaurant. But tipping, you want to tip, like, it's just in our culture, hospitality to tip.
That's right.
It's not this is YouTube, can't really say it, but it's not, tip me.
Yeah, it's not forced.
It's not forced, but
not forced. Yeah.
You will be looked at as, oh, they ain't tip if you don't tip, but it's not forced.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Starbucks on every corner. It's very normal to see people toting around a coffee as they shop, commute to work, and whatever else at all times of the day. But
listen, before you even go to the other countries, coffee is is much needed here. We need coffee.
Yes.
Not everyone's a coffee drinker. Why? Because they may be doing energy drinks.
Right.
But we work our tail off.
Exactly.
And we need to stay up. So.
Yeah. I wasn't really a coffee drinker until just recently after having our third child. You know, I have to stay up. I have so much things I have to do during the day. I'm a mom, wife, you know, I work, all this stuff. So I have to stay up. So that's why I drink a lot of coffee. But yeah, I love my Starbucks.
You drinking a lot of coffee?
Many parts of the world, coffee is meant to be sipped on while seated and enjoying the paper or chatting with friends. Tugging your coffee along with you throughout the day might be due to the fact that the cups are huge and take longer to drink. Who's got that kind of time to be sitting in a cafe for hours? Sounds like fun to me.
To go.
Number 12, the land of ice-cold drinks.
Yes.
Now, speaking of drinks, if it's not a hot coffee or cocoa, then it's probably got ice in it. Tea, coffee, lemonade, soda, water. Americans like it on the rocks.
Yep.
If you go elsewhere in the world, odds are you'll be sipping your soda at room temperature, or maybe slightly refrigerated if you don't specifically ask for ice.
That's flat, bro.
Yeah.
Number 11, keeping the AC on at all times. Americans must have an aversion to being hot. In many parts of
He
Europe,
said we got a version of being hot. Let's stay at grandma's house. It's always gonna be hot.
Oh my God, it's crazy because although we live in the United States, we all have different experiences in all of the 50 cities. I mean, not cities, states.
Yeah.
States, 50 states, okay? Because I know y'all gonna get, she don't know how many cities. 50 states, okay? So we are from Louisiana. We thought we always knew what hot was until we moved to Texas. It is hot. Do y'all see my tan? Y'all see my shoulder? Y'all see that? Don't mind.
I think I have one too. Yeah, look, you can definitely see mine. With my little t-shirt, y'all not be keeping my little t-shirts on right there. Man, it's hot outside.
Yes.
You can't even step outside without getting a tan.
Yes, we like the AC on at all times, baby, all times.
don't use air conditioning as much as they do in the States. Here, it's expected to always have the AC blaring, and a lot of visitors find it pretty strange and quite chilly. Come on, it makes sense. If you're cold, you can layer up. If you're hot, all you can do is suffer and complain about it.
Oh, no.
Number 10. Looking at dollars is a snooze fest. I remember going to Europe for the first time and thinking their banknotes looked like Monopoly money. And I guess a lot of countries have bills of different colors and sizes depending on the value, like Swedish krona and Russian rubles. But not in the US. It's all greenbacks, baby. Sure, 10s look a little yellowy, 50s are kind of pinkish, and Benjamins seem bluer than the others. But still, US dollars definitely aren't as fun and rainbowy as other currencies. Number 9.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they do change our US dollar into the colors factors that they do, because they did it to the 100.
Yeah.
Remember, it was just green and now it has a blue with the strip on it.
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the 10 come into a more fancy version of itself and the 50s and all that. So I mean,
yeah, remember how we felt when they took away the $2 bill?
hurt our heart.
Because as kids, they just used to give us a $2 bill. You know, we'll be able to get everything with
now
it.
we see it and we want to keep it as a souvenir because it's hard to come across.
Yeah, and it's no longer, what do you call it? Valuable. It's no longer valuable.
Yeah.
A thumbs up. In America, even little kids know a thumbs up means good job, way to go, or anything positive like that. But if you travel to Greece or the Middle East and give this common American gesture, you probably won't make too many friends. Hey, how about giving this video a thumbs up for the useful tip?
Wait, but that's funny.
I wish you would explain why though. Why a thumbs up to these guys is a problem. Like,
that's funny because YouTube has the thumbs up button.
So what are they pressing?
Right. So what is it? I don't think YouTube would change it just based off of the language.
Maybe.
So y'all mean to tell me y'all been giving us thumbs down?
Maybe.
Wait.
That's different. I'm curious to know why though. Like, why would it be a problem to see someone give them a thumbs up?
Yeah, because it's you can see it's up. If I want to do
is it symbolic
down, I
or
would
something?
say down.
Like, man, hit us in the comments with that one.
Yeah, that one is puzzling.
Writing conundrum. So many visitors to the U.S. get really confused by the month, day, year thing. because most parts of the world write the day, then the month, then finally the year. There's no clear
Okay.
historical reason why the U.S. insists on writing the day differently, but we just do.
Okay, hold
Number
on,
7.
wait. I understand that one because I watch a lot of English videos like England, and I watch The Crown. The Crown is one of my favorite series.
Yeah.
So I can get that. They would say like the 24th day of the 12th month of the year of our Lord, and I understand that.
Baby showers. Many
Okay.
cultures celebrate a new
We heard
baby
about this
coming
one.
into the world, but America is one of the few places that does this before the baby actually gets
I
here.
don't think y'all like baby
In East
showers.
Asian countries, for instance, celebrations for a new baby are held once the baby is born,
Oh, yeah, with
as
the
doing
door.
otherwise is seen as bad luck.
Oh.
Number 6, where "how are you" means hello.
Ha, not a.
Sure, people ask each other how they're doing in other countries, but Americans often use this phrase as a replacement for hey or hello. It doesn't even require a real response.
No, I don't.
People just answer with fine thanks, even if they're in a horrible mood or had a terrible day.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of pausing, but the commentary behind it is all facts.
Yeah.
Like you see, it's like we walking down the street, be like, "What's up?" Then don't respond with a, "Oh, nothing today. Just was checking out the clouds and the trees and the birds flying." That's what. No, just hit it with it back and keep it pushing.
Yeah, but I think it just depends on like where you're from. Because yes, a lot of us do it, a lot of Americans do it, but us in Louisiana, sometimes we genuinely would stop to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
go into that long rant. You know?
Nah,
So-
it depends on how it's being used. Like if we're standing near each other and I'm like, "What's good?" and she would hit me with
Yeah.
back a conversation. But if it's a homeboy or someone across the street, "Yo, what's happening?"
Right.
"Ah, what's good? All right." We just gonna keep walking.
Number 5, bathroom stalls that aren't so private. Don't like doing your
Yeah.
business in front of complete strangers?
Yeah.
Americans don't either, of course. But the fact that bathroom stall doors often reveal as much as your entire lower leg seems to say otherwise.
Wait.
There's no clear reason as to why there's this big gap in public bathroom stalls here.
To save
But
money?
I guess it's for safety reasons or ventilation. Just
Ventilation.
saying. Number 4,
That's a good one.
no one uses their inside voice. A lot of my friends who
We get that a lot.
moved to the
Yeah.
U.S. tell me that locals speak so loud compared to other countries. Whether it's talking on your cell phone or chatting with a friend over lunch, Americans seem to really like projecting their voice. I don't know. Maybe we just want to make sure we're heard. Number 3,
We got big
it's all about
personalities.
choices.
You gotta come
Walk into
out.
any grocery store aisle and you'll notice at least 10 different options for cookies, crackers, or cereal. People in the UK don't have these many options for food, and you'll almost never find anything in grape flavor there. Number 2, hopping into the back seat of a cab. When getting into a cab, it's customary in the States to scoot on into the back seat.
Right.
But in countries like New Zealand and Australia, riding anywhere but shotgun can be a little rude. Number 1, that classic American.
Are you picking up more people? Like, why we need the extra back space if we can't hop in it?
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. This one is going to be a little bit puzzling to me because when I made my comment about I wouldn't want strangers just being able to walk into schools without at least identifying themselves or having a sign-in sheet or something like that, y'all went in on me. But y'all hopping in the car. First of all, you're hopping in a cab with a stranger.
Right.
And y'all want to get like so, y'all riding together like y'all buddy.
Nah,
It's a service.
yeah, I don't know about that one either. Like, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Okay. All right.
Smile.
Oh, they
The
talked
US,
about this one.
people aren't afraid to be nice and show their pearly whites
Exactly.
all the time. And according to a 2015 study at Brown University, because America has always been a very diverse country, it forced people to smile at each other more since they couldn't always communicate with language. That's just one more historical theory as to why Americans tend to smile more than people in other places do. Or maybe we're just, friendlier.
Oh.
Whether you're from the U.S. or not, Can you add any more strange Americanisms to the list? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this...
Well.
Okay, that was an interesting one.
Very puzzling, yeah. I'm hopping in the back of the cab, bro.
Yes,
I don't
I'm
care.
going to get in the back. I'm going to continue to smile.
Yeah, and I'm going to smile from the back seat.
Yeah, I love the choices that we have in the supermarket.
I mean, it sounds like America have a lot of good things going on with themselves when it comes to this video. Let's say it like that.
We still gonna do our video about the things that we think is good in America, but this one, okay, it's like we take for granted the everyday things that we do and the conveniences that we have that may look, foreign to other people. Okay.
So let me say this though. Let's go back to the cab driver, right? So I don't know if there's age limits out there in certain countries when it comes to children or teenagers hopping in the car in the front seat and to get in the cab. Let's say that. Right. All right. So they get in the front seat with a total stranger, an adult, and you're sending your child somewhere across town maybe because y'all don't have the transportation. How is your level of comfort with that? Like, how do you sit knowing that your young teenage adult is hopping in the front seat because it's polite to do?
Okay. I don't know. I would love to know the answer to that because for us, and again, yes, we are sharing our perspectives and our experiences, but at the same time, y'all have to understand we're not just sharing, because a lot of y'all have said that we are brainwashed. We are not brainwashed.
What?
Yes, brainwashed.
Brainwashed.
Y'all have to understand we are our own people. Okay, we're not just Americans. We are our own people. We are free to have our own thoughts and own perspectives about life and own parenting. Okay, that's
it's free to do.
Yeah, that's not influenced by our American way of life. It's influenced by us and what we want, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind when we're sharing like these different things. Cause me, outside of my husband, I'm a very private person. I'm a very overprotective person. Like I'm very overprotective of my husband. I'm very overprotective of my children. That's just my way of life. My way of life.
Mommy Hawk.
That's me. Okay? That's not my Americanism. That's me.
Yeah, so, and I don't like that people, well, I'm just saying like this. You guys shouldn't put a person in a bracket of being an American to be a certain type of way, right? Because of what you may see on TV on that side, you know what I'm saying? So everyone on this side has different perspective about their own country as well. So we do things differently. Some people are, embodied to be what America is supposed to seem to be, right? And you know what I'm saying, it may not be the correct way to go about life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has different walks as well. So you just gotta be open minded, right? And some of the choices that we make are not influenced by our upbringings and, different things. Right. It has nothing to do with America. It has nothing to do with where we live. If we lived in a dangerous, first of all, again, we moved to Texas, right? I wouldn't move to an area that was dangerous. Okay? So I feel like a lot of these things that it could be like a live conversation. But yeah, like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We'll see you soon. Peace.